Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. My name's Catherine from Siren Tarot, here to do your January reading. Okay, sorry I'm late, I'm in the middle of moving and all sorts, look at the state, right? But thank you so much, as always, to all the current subscribers, all the newbies on board. Growth of the channel, amazing, so thank you Gemini. If you are new to the channel, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If it does, great, I hope it helps you, Gem. If it doesn't, just kick it to the curb, or if you know somebody would help, please do share. I have open private readings up, okay, for next week, so if you're interested in that, details are below. £30 there for an hour's reading. Email me at soulsirentarot@gmail.com. I'm just trying to keep the prices low for everybody, okay? And as always, if you are new to the channel and you haven't already, please do subscribe. Help us keep the channel growing. I don't know if I've said everything. Honestly, I'm up the wall, but I'm good to read. In fact, I'm looking forward to that. Pre-bless the deck. Gemini, what have we got going on for January? For January, I got it and I felt it. Oh wow, right, okay, Gemini, look at this, it's beautiful, because we've got, starting out your reading, the Palace of Coins. Now, in this particular deck, for each suit we get a palace, and the Palace of Coins is about moving to a place of stability and security in your life. It could be something you're doing, Gemini, or it could be something that's about to come your way, but I'm just sensing things are about to, it's abundance coming in, but it's not about great riches per se. It's just about a security and a stability, I want to say, Gemini, you haven't felt for a long time. And also the palaces are about taking your thoughts there as well, taking your energy there. So Gemini, it may be that you're thinking of starting a new venture, you're thinking of taking a change in role, job, or you're leaving a situation behind that hasn't really been great for you. But either way, wherever it is in your thoughts, it is going to bring this abundance and stability into your life, because I see the pain, Gemini, right? 5 of Coins, right? This is the grief card, but it can be grief and stress as well. It's focusing on, can you see, focusing on the 3 cups that have fell over. It's looking at things in your life that have been wrong or going wrong or causing you that anxiety. And it's saying, actually, I'm going to turn around now and I'm going to pick these 2 beautiful cups here. They just come into focus then. I'm going to pick these 2 beautiful cups up. So I feel this is a Gemini who's going through a recovery process, but it's like coming out of the dark into the light, right? It's like all of a sudden I feel, because I felt it and I've got it, yeah, look, right, it's wise, can you see? See the wisdom here of the owl. It's becoming wise to the situation. It's looking at the world and spirituality in a completely different way. Looking at manifesting in a completely different way. Now, it's interesting because I've got the 7 of Swords here. 7 of Swords is a really sneaky energy, right? It's someone, you can see they're looking back all the time, right? I feel it's someone who's been watching you for a while, Gemini, someone watching in the wings, right? And as you're starting to rise, I don't think they're going to like it, because this sneaky one is like in and out of everybody's bedrooms, in and out of everyone's lives, right? Always looking for what they can get out of something. And I feel that Gemini, as you're rising above and moving forward, this person, it's almost like, the feeding station's moving. That's what I feel. The feeding station's moving, and that's why they don't like it. I saw it and I'll take it. Definitely you're moving into this 9 of Cups energy. An energy, again, like I say with the Palace of Coins, it doesn't have to be about great riches. It's just about that lovely feeling of stability and abundance. I've got what I need for right now. I've got what I need. I don't need to worry about everything else. It's going to work out. But the fear and worry is reducing for this Gemini. That's what I feel. So it's like it's a warning, right, to keep your eyes on the prize, because when this 7 of Swords, excuse me, comes back in, it could push you right back into this energy 10 of Swords, which I believe is where they left you. Right, this is someone who abandoned this Gemini, ghosted you, right, disappeared from your life, Gemini, hurt you badly, and now they see you getting happier and more abundant and they want to come back because you're not stuck where they thought you would be. That's what I feel. Great growth, but you're not going to put up with it, right? Queen of Swords in it. That's what I see, Gemini. Coming under, again, this Palace of Coins. You're learning to look around and say, well, even if I want something, I desire something, if it's not the right thing for me, then I've got to do the right thing, and Queens of Swords it outright, because it's slowing down my abundance coming under that Palace of Coins. It's slowing down my progress. And I feel that's what Gemini has come to a conclusion on. Right, so I feel you're coming out of a really difficult period now, but I feel there's people watching it. Yeah, there's people watching. Right, sorry, they've gone everywhere. Let me just get these cards 1 second, Gemini. Okay, I'm back. Right, okay, look, can you see it? Right, but had you stuck in this web of deceit, this Eight of Swords here, it's gone blurry since I've come back, hasn't it? There we go. Eight of Swords, web of deceit, under this Five of Cups. Thought they had you down, Gemini, and thought they had you there all the time. And coming under that Seven of Swords here now, I've got the Five of Wands. Because I feel like, Gemini, when this person returns or makes a return, because I do see a swing back around with the Seven of Swords, it may put you back in this conflict. Do I believe them? Do I not believe them? Because I do think this is an out-and-out liar. And I think you fell for those lies many times, right? And they held you back. So if you're still in the pain of it with that Ten of Swords there, it's like, until you release them, why do you want to stay with somebody, no matter how good they look or whatever, if they keep you in this sort of energy? Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, right? Why would you want to do that? You're blocking your own progress, right? So this is about taking that toxic cleanse with the Queen of Swords, yeah? And allowing yourself to free yourself from that binds you, that isn't good for you, yeah? Don't sit in Five of Wands. Five of Wands just gives you stress, 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 because it's an energy of, do I, don't I, am I, aren't I, will I, won't I? You know, it's a constant churn up in your head. And Gemini, that's not where you belong, right? Look at this, absolutely Queen of Wands in it, coming under that Nine of Cups. It's confirmation for me that when you step through that boundary, that barrier, you release it, let it go, and you're determined, I'm not looking back. You come into your full creative self, right? And that is where you are manifesting your happiness and joy. Two queens on the board here now, definitely making your way towards the Empress. Remember, it's male or female for me, doesn't matter. Queen of all queens, that strength, that power. Protecting your, bloody hell, yourself and your soul first. Sorry, don't I? A lot of power in your cards here. You set, look, unbelievable. Flew out, you saw it coming under that Ten of Swords, and that will do that. Protecting yourself and your soul first is the lesson I believe you've learned, right? Because if you don't do you, who else will? I'm not going back into this Ten of Swords energy. Gone through this. It's shedding that skin of the old, letting it go, releasing it, and rebirthing, right? Absolutely, definitely. And you don't get to Empress unless you have been through a death and rebirth process. You just don't, because they're the lessons we have to learn, and the power of our spirituality and ability to manifest, right? You don't get that without going through the hell ride. You're not born an Empress, I'm sorry to tell you that, right? So, fucking hell, right? Even if the pain is a lot right now, Gemini. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Even if the pain is difficult right now, no, it's because you're transitioning, right? This is definitely a Gemini who's moving into the Fool energy. I saw it on the pre-blessing split. I knew it was going to come out. It's a major new journey, major new beginning. And when you engage with it, you know, you spiritually engage with it, guess what? Knight of Coins here. Strong offers start to come in. Offers that you can rely on, right? And we saw the Palace of Coins as well. I just feel like, Gemini, as you step through from the dark into the light, right, this death and rebirth, all of a sudden the world looks a different place. All of a sudden your energy is different. It's like you suddenly feel more positive, more strong. You're in that go-getting mood again of I can. Right? And that's why this sneaky one will try and circle back around, because they want you down. They want you where they can come and get you whenever they fancy. That's what I'm feeling. And Gemini's like, no, you can fuck that. That is not happening. Yeah, you abandoned me once. right? Left me out in the cold, 5 of coins, made me feel like the beggar. Can you see? Right, made me feel like the beggar. And it looks like to me, right, I think it's the shoulder, but it almost like, because sometimes like, it almost like to feel like there's some sort of a baby here. I'm not saying there is, but that's what it just feels like to me. And it's like I was broken, I was down, I was needy. That's where you left me. I feel this person who came in the past took all your resources, right, took them all and then buggered off for the next victim, because it's as simple as that. And that's why they want to keep you in that victim mentality as well, so they can come back. But Gemini's risen above it. It's almost like I'm chuckling, because I feel I've got a Gemini now who sees it, the game, exactly for what it is, right? 9 of Swords. No longer will I sit in fear and anxiety, not able to sleep at night, anxious. But this is where you've switched the energy, because as you've switched out of it, Gemini, it switches them in it, because now they don't know what the fuck to do, because now they're dealing with a queen. That's what I feel, right? A queen will on the journey to the Empress. Remember, male or female for me. So it's like they know you're untouchable now. That's what I'm getting, yeah. You've battled through it, 9 of Wands here, and it's not been bloody easy, right? And you're stopping now at the end of that journey, this reflection, looking back. And you're seeing, I just keep wanting to say you're seeing it for what it is. And you're seeing how much this person, by making you feel less than and rubbishing you and abandoning you, kept you in a negative energy, and you're not allowing it anymore. High Priestess here. Gemini, you have definitely gone through your spiritual awakening. That's what I see, right? And you're moving now, because you've broken, it's like you've broken through the barrier with the 10 of Swords, the Fool. I've broken through it, and finally, you know, it's like my head's above water. That's what I feel, but in a spiritual way, in that you're seeing everything in a completely different manner, different plane, okay? So High Priestess is talking to whoever this is now. Maybe you've had a reading as well off a tarot reader or a healer with the High Priestess showing, or you're just getting strong dreams and messages coming through. But whoever this is for, you'll know if you're resonating with this reading. You're getting downloads all the time, because when you're in your High Priestess energy, that's what you get. Big downloads all the time, because the divine is saying it's time now. It's time to move, right? It's time to shake it up. So Gemini, beautiful reading. You're coming into the light. Yeah, it's time to manifest, and it's time to focus with the 2 of coins, right? Don't let anyone stop you from building what you want to build. And you can see here, naked, you know what I mean? It's like naked, because it's the beginning of the journey. But it's going to take you to the Ace of Cups, right? So I'm starting with next to nothing, but I'm going to trust that I can build this. High Priestess there as well. So it's absolutely beautiful, Gemini. This may be just for one of you, but it really is, as you drop the veil on what you thought was important, i.e. someone else's approval, whatever that may be, mean to you. And you move into your magical High Priestess energy manifestation. Opportunities with the Knight of Coins here start to come in. 9 of Cups. Just get into that spiritual place of happiness as well. And look here, the Magician. Right, I've just gone to a different deck, right? The Magician wanted to clarify this High Priestess with this 2 of coins, and it couldn't be clearer. You're bringing in this new beginning. It could be, it doesn't have to be, you know, everyone always thinks, oh, is it work, is it career? It could be, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be that, you know, I'm going to take up a new hobby. I'm going to start surrounding myself with like-minded people, with, you know, my true soul tribe. I'm going to start manifesting my happiness. I'm not sticking with someone else, you know, in the power of that. Not a chance, right? And you get into your true beautiful self as well. But this fear and anxiety here, I just feel like someone else is going to come along and try and put it on your shoulders. And as I say it, look what I'm seeing, the devil, right? And that's exactly what the devil will do. Can you see it? Clarifying that 9 of Swords, and it looks like the devil's hand coming through, and in some of the decks it's the devil's face, and this is the devil showing here. Someone toxic trying to put, you know, the tendrils round you and keep you held back. Toxic energy. Don't let it get in your way of your hard work with the 8 of Pentacles here. Yeah, and can you see it always feels in this deck, right? You can see, let me just do it like that. You can see sat on the, oh, my lights are all over the place because I'm in the middle of moving everything around because I'm leaving. Right here you can see it, the book, and it's like study, and it feels like it's, you know, I always feel with the Eight of Pentacles, it's something you've done lifetime after lifetime. It's a true passion of yours, and there's already a lot of knowledge inside you that you incarnated with. And it's like coming back to your true self as well, because can you see here, it's almost like your wings are starting to appear, and that's what I feel, Gemini. I'm coming back to my true self and my wings are appearing. This in itself, it can be a person, this toxic. It could just be your own fears and worries and self-doubt. You know, can I do this? Am I able to do this? Well, release that. Yeah, of course you can. You can do whatever you want, right? But you've got to put the work in. And that's what I feel this is, right? Your true calling, about to step into it. Look, Three of Wands. Yep. Lovely. Three of Wands, your ships will come in. You're releasing. Can you see the snake there and the skull? Again, it just makes me feel of death and rebirth, because the Three of Wands is about the paths have opened and the abundance is coming in. Are you going to carry on walking that journey with confidence and knowing? Can you see the confidence and knowing here on this goddess? And that's what it is. So yes, we've suffered a loss. Yes, it was not nice. Yes, it was difficult. I feel that, Gemini, but we don't loiter on it. You know, we don't keep sticking on it. We release it and say, well, I suffered an L, you know, that is what it is. Yeah, right, I'm going to move forward. And look at this, right? Beautiful. Knight of Cups. This is love coming your way, Gemini. But Knight of Cups is a genuine love, a love you can rely on, a love that it can be slow to come in, but when it does, it's steady, it's sturdy. But Gemini, there's work here for you first, right? Because we're not bringing the old baggage into this new relationship, are we? We're just knowing and trusting that a true soulmate love will enter our lives when it's good and ready. But I don't sit around waiting for it. I've got work to do, things to manifest. One more for this, Gemini, please, on this reading. It's beautiful. My fucking eyes out. Right, love coming in, Knight of Cups. As you transition into your Empress energy, do these genders however you see fit. The Emperor, right? Because if you're going to catch an Emperor, then you got to be an Empress, right? And this is where I feel, as you do that growth, I said about the two queens, and you get into your Empress energy, the Emperor is like, whoa. Because it's like, as you're going into this Three of Wands, right? It's like you're in different places. You're surrounded by different people because you're ready for it. Your growth is so big. And that's when you're bringing in these strong people. Because, you know, there's some sayings, isn't there, and I don't know what the exact say, but it's like, if you want to transform your world, well, you can't do that if you stay the same, can you? You've got to transform, you've got to grow, you've got to take yourself to different places, right? And that can be emotionally as well as physically. Typically it's both. And so it's like, create that space for yourself to meet like-minded people, people who've been through the growth you've been through, Gemini. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, face your fears, face your anxieties. The moon here. The truth always comes to the surface. Whatever bullshit's been said about you or anything in the past, just forget it, leave it there. Face your fears and move through the dark into the light. Don't be scared of leaving behind things that seem familiar just because they seem familiar, right? Where's the joy and excitement in life there? Gemini, it's a beautiful reading. I feel it was to validate any thoughts you've got. Your High Priestess is talking to you. Pay attention at the moment, particularly through January, to the downloads that you're receiving. I would say as well, keep a journal by your bed, because that can be really useful, just to write your dreams down when you wake up, because that's often when your angels talk. But if you're feeling very unnerved at the moment, a little bit anxious, and it's not because you're stepping into the new, you know, you're ready to step in the new and face those fears, understand as well it's because you're ascending through the death and rebirth, whoever this is for. You're shedding the old skin, and you're going to be surrounding yourself with new, different people, new soul tribe, and ultimately getting to a place, as your reading started out with the Palace of Coins. Look at the difference in the energies here. I know which one I want to be in. yeah, but keep putting one foot in front of the other, gems. That's what you got to do. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did and you haven't already, please do subscribe. Help us keep growing the channel, and drop any likes and comments as well, to let me know how this reading resonated for you. Darlings, I love hearing from you. If I don't see you before, as I say, I've got some private readings open for next week. So if you're interested, the link is below, soulsirentarot@gmail.com. Let me know. And also, I go live every Sunday evening now, 9 p.m. UK time. So it'd be fabulous if we see you there. If not, I'll be back for your mid-month Gemini update. Love and light, and thanks for your patience. I know I'm late out the traps the last few months. As you all know, I'm moving and doing lots of different things, which I'll be sharing with you in the community posts very soon. All right, love and light.